Good day, everybody. Such an old intro. That's how I used to intro. We are reading Forest of Secrets by Erin Hunter. She doesn't have a middle name, by the way. Erin Hunter.
That's because that's not a real name. That's like, what do you call that?
A pen name.
A pen name.
Yeah, and it's like several people, right? Where it's like Tui, Shi, Shimui that writes Dragonette, Wings of Fire.
That's definitely her name. Tui T. Sutherland.
I thought Tui T. Sutherland was like Japanese or something like that because her first name is like Tui, like T-U-I.
I don't know
like
if
some
that's even how you pronounce Tui.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's T-U-I.
Maybe she's some like white girl from like, she's got like red hair or something like that, but her name is so like Japanese. Totally. If you want to hear more about brunettes, listen to our last video. Okay, here we go. Forest of Secrets, Erin Hunter, Chapter 26, page 2.
No, not page 2.
Page 263.
Page Chapter 26.
Chapter 26.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Do I have to read this? My throat hurts, good sir.
Oh, I can read it. And then you could like come in and make comments.
I don't trust your reading skills. You're a terrible narrator.
I'm a very slow reader.
Fireheart flinched. That's how you read.
Okay, here we go. Of course, don't you see Fireheart?
Yeah, we're starting there.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Fireheart flinched. By the way, we're doing an audiobook on this for anybody that wants to...
There's already an audio.
I know, which is a really good audiobook, by the way.
Which is a lot better than this.
Yeah. No!
It's already
this is going to be the best audiobook of all time.
And we haven't...
I say, when the world is about to collapse and everybody's about to die on the planet, and they need to read this book, they're going to read our audiobook over her audiobook. That's because her introductions to chapters are like a robot. She's like, Chapter 26 by Erin Hunter. I swear, I don't know if she does it or a robot voice does it or a robot does it or if she's like, okay.
Of course she
But she sounds like robot, right? But then when she goes into character, she's not robot anymore.
She has a good voice.
She's got a terrific voice. I love her audiobooks. Okay.
Here we are making my audiobooks.
Chapter 26 by Erin Hunter. She does sound like a robot.
Read the book.
Okay. Fireheart flinched. He longed for a way to
We can do like paragraph to paragraph narration.
Okay, sounds cool.
It'll make it very confusing, but you know.
No, it'll make it totally awesomely maybe confusing.
Read.
Fireheart flinched. He longed for a way to persuade his friend that Silverstream's death was not her fault. But he knew he would be wasting his breath. You know what I wanted to know? Like the girl that reads the Chapter 26 Forest of Secrets, she never, like, when there's a page to be flipped, she never, like, pauses. Maybe she's reading from a Kindle or something. You know, like how you have to flip a page in a book? You always have to pause for 5 seconds? She never does that. I bet she's on a Kindle.
No, because she that's not all in one take, Uncle. She edits the video.
She edits the video.
Everyone edits the video. You don't, just because you don't know how.
It's because I'm old school.
Wait, just read. I'm doing Cinderpelt.
Okay. Okay. Knew he would be wasting his breath. And will that make you happy? You know medicine cats can't ever have kits, he reminded her, thinking of how Yellow Fang had been forced to give up Broken Tail and kept her bond with him a secret.
Cinderpop heard to comfort him. The whole clan will be my kit, she promised. Even the warriors. Yellow Fang says that they have about as much sense as newborn sometimes. She took a pace forward and that brought her to Fireheart's side and rubbed her face affectionately against his. But you'll always be my best friend, Fireheart. I'll never forget you were my first mentor.
Yes, Cinderpaw
Okay.
was his first.
Goodbye, Fireheart. She licked her ear.
Okay. I'm not going away forever, Cinderpaw protested. I'll be back by sunset tomorrow.
Fireheart knew that in some way Cinderpaw was going away forever. When she returned, she would have new powers and responsibilities, given to her not by a clan leader, but by StarClan. Side by side, they crossed the hollow beneath the four massive oaks and climbed above and climbed the far slope to where Yellowfang and Cloudpaw were already waiting. The vast open moor stretched in front of them, a cold wind bending the sturdy clumps of heather.
Won't WindClan attack you if you go through their territory? Cloudpaw meowed anxiously.
I'm supposed to be doing the narrating. The dialogue. Cloudpaw mewed anxiously. All the clans may pass safely on the way to High Stones. Oh wait, that's Yellowfang. Crap. How do I do Yellowfang's voice?
You have to sound like an old lady, like, oh, the clans may pass through.
That's not what Yellowfang sounds
Oh, magic
like.
comes with a price, dear, eh?
That is not. Okay, we need to sound grumpy.
Yeah, she's got it grumpy, right, in the book.
Okay. Crap. We're lucky there's not a lot of Yellowfang in the scene. I've given up. I can't. Okay, never mind. And no warrior would dare attack medicine cats. StarClan forbid! Cinderpaw, she asks, are you ready? Yes, I'm coming. Cinderpaw gave Fireheart a final lick and followed the old cat out onto the springy moorland grass. The breeze ruffled her fur as she limped swiftly away without a backward glance. Fireheart watched her go, his heart heavy. He knew his friend was at the beginning of a new, happier life, but all the same he could not stifle a pang of bittersweet regret for the life that could have been hers.
It's because of Tiger Claw, by the way.
Fireheart watched the sun climbing the trees.
Oh. Okay. Tiger Claw wants me to send Clap.
He's not too serious to be Gray Stripe.
Okay. But he just lost the love of his life.
That's true. He's
Tiger Claw
now.
wants me to send Cloudpaw on a solo hunting mission today. I'm reading it like somebody that just lost their true love. Actually, they would say it's so much slower than that. They'd be like, Tiger Claw wants me to. That's gotta be really heartbreaking.
Hold on. Well, of
like
course it's
losing
heartbreaking.
the love of
You
your
just
life.
watched your wife die and got your kitten stolen.
Right in front
of
you.
course it's heartbreaking.
And she said, like, take care of the kids for me. And then she like, and then he's like, no. And Tiger Claw was like, shut your mouth, you dirty scoundrel, you weak being.
There's so many memes about Tiger Claw where he was like useless lumps. If you've ever seen any of the memes, they're adorable. I love them. Okay, hold on. Tiger Claw wants me to send Cloudpaw on a solo hunting mission today. He meowed to Gray Stripe. No, we weren't Gray Stripe. We were meowing to Gray Stripe. We just messed that whole thing up. The big gray warrior looked up in surprise. That's early, isn't it? He's barely been made an apprentice. Fireheart shrugged. Tiger Claw thinks he's ready. He told me to follow him and see how he does. Anyway, how would you like to come and help? It was the morning after Cinderpaw had returned. What? They just completely skipped.
Whoa! They didn't talk about like the Moonstone and StarClan and like what they. Maybe they're gonna tell us that later.
Have you never heard that medicine cat rule? You can't speak of anything you saw at the Moonstone.
No. They're not gonna like take us there with them and like.
No.
That's so like.
But at one point you do, but that's at midnight. And basically the whole thing is just Leaf Pool talking about how hot Mothwing is. Just like Mothwing is beautiful. That's just the entire thing, literally.
Oh, dude,
Literally.
if you ever want to, recap.
Literally.
Like, if you ever want to recap, like, the coolest section of book number 1. What's the name of book number 1? I forgot.
Into the Wild.
Into the Wild. It's where they take Fireheart to the Moonstone
You realize a lot of
to
people have already
Fire
read
Clan.
these books. If they click on this video, they've probably already read the
Probably.
book.
But the people that have read it will agree with us. Like, that part is so cool when they go into the visualizations and like.
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
So,
but
yeah, it's just
you
very
see more
neat.
of it later. You see a lot of it later. That's a lot better than that. But you
Oh,
don't know that because most of the people watching this know that, and you don't.
Ooh.
So you're wrong.
Oh, speaking of cats, there's a cat outside. Hello, Mr.
Whoa,
Bucket the cat.
Let's go
You
get
should
the
totally let
cat.
him in and like throw him on the bed,
Join us.
and people would be like, "Oh, there's Bucket the cat."
His name is Trump.
Well, his original name is what was his original name? And we got him from Halo. Oh, we got him from
His
Halo.
original name was Shortbread.
Shortbread. His original name was Shortbread.
After cookies. Look, it's Gray Stripe. Woohoo!
And then his after. We named him but we came up with several names. Bucket the Cat,
Nice.
Trouble, tons of different names. I like Bucket the Cat still. I don't know.
It was the morning after Cinderpaw had returned from Mother Mouth. That's what they called the moonstone. They call it Mother Mouth too.
Really? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Fireheart had met her as she slipped down the ravine in the twilight. In the twilight, not at twilight. In the twilight.
In the twilight.
In the twilight.
I like it.
Though she greeted him affectionately, they both knew she could not tell him what she had gone through.
Man, that's so messed up.
Amazing cat rules. Her face was still wore a look of rapture, and the moon itself seemed to shine from her eyes. Fireheart tried hard not to feel he had lost her to an unknown path. Now he sat beside the nettle patch, enjoying a juicy mouth. Gray Stripe crouching nearby. He had taken a magpie from the fresh cow the pile of fresh kill, but had barely touched it.
Do you want to stop there and discuss?
No, I'm getting angry. What happened to my arm today? The fan fell and I was holding the cat and she jumped.
Whoa. You should show the people watching your scar.
This is what cats do. Don't trust them. I'm kidding. I love cats.
So the overview of Forest of Secrets, really good book.
We're not overviewing it, Uncle. People already know what happens. This came out like 12 years ago. Well,
for the new readers that have not read the whole book of Forest of Secrets, we are in the middle of
readers, you're spoiling
chapter 26. Oh yeah. Okay, so don't watch this until you get to the middle of chapter 26.
All right. Shh. No thanks.
Okay, don't watch this until you get to chapter 27, because if we're reading part of chapter 26, you're gonna be like, I haven't read that. Okay, go ahead.
No thanks, Fireheart, he mewed. I promised Golden Flower I'd look in on the kids.
Wait, time out. Who's Golden Flower?
She's the queen that's nursing his kid.
Gotcha. Okay, I know who that is.
I'd look in on the kids. Their eyes are open now. He added with a touch of pride. I'm trying to make you sound depressed. Get your act together, Christian. Sound more depressed. Okay, I'm gonna read you that. No thanks, Fireheart, he mewed. I promised Golden Flower to look in on the kids. Their eyes are open now, he added with a touch of pride. Fireheart guessed that Golden Flower would rather that Gray Stripe stayed away. This is adorable, but that's like a huge detail in the books. They
Really?
always talk about how Greystripe is constantly bothering the different queens that are looking after his kids, because most fathers don't care about their kids, and they're like constantly bothered by Greystripe asking him.
You're like, what
It's
is it with
great.
this
I love
guy?
it. Greystripe's adorable. But he knew Greystripe would never be persuaded to leave his kids. Okay, he mewed. I'll see you later. Swallowing the last morsel of his, the last morsel of mouse. That's a tongue twister. Morsel of mouse. He went to find Codpaw. I might make more cinnamon.
You totally should, man. You got another
Alright, I'll
package,
do
and
that.
then you got an orange one. Even though the orange one's kind of
Okay,
like.
we'll do that when we get to chapter 27, because we're almost there. 2 pages.
2 pages.
It's gonna take a while, though.
Taking a while.
Tinkerclaw had been busy that morning, sending out one patrol with White Storm to renew the scent markings along the River Clan boundary, and another with Sandstorm. Ooh.
Ooh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Love interest.
It took them so long, too. I was like, come on, get away from your ghost girlfriend. Go get a real girlfriend. Get away from the tortoiseshell Fireheart. You know what's ironic? It's 2 gingers, and somehow they ended up with a brunette.
And tortoise
Can you call
shells.
brown cats a brunette?
I don't-
Is that a thing?
I don't think a lot of people.
Does Leaf Pool classify as a brunette?